Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Sarthak Commerce Wala. So today in this video I will be going to discuss another type of a company which is named as producer company. So first of all I'm going to explain the meaning of producer company in my own words. So as you can also see the name of this company which is producer company. So you can also understand the meaning of this company by its name. So producer company is a type of company which is made by primary producers to benefit their own members of the company. This company is almost like a self help group. Generally, these companies are formed by the farmers to strengthen themselves and to help themselves or their members by which they can expand their activities or individual works to a higher level. So, this is the simplest meaning of producer company. Now, let's read the definition which I wrote within my notes here. So it is a corporate body formed by primary producers to improve their livelihoods and use their income for the development of the members. So as I explained that producer company is a kind of corporate body which is majorly formed by the primary producer. This is a very important word to be highlighted and noted within your mind that only primary producers can form a producer company. Okay, to improve their livelihoods, of course, to improve their lives and use their income for the development of the members. So, as I explained previously. Okay, now let's take an example. Let's say 20 farmers collectively establish a producer company. Now, what is the main motive of those 20 farmers? Of course, because farmers are the most easiest example of a primary producer in India. So, they are establishing a producer company and they are eligible so as well. So they collectively sell their agriculture produce, processing and packaging and take it to a higher level. So it is very understandable that how generally a producer company operates their working. Okay, all right. Now let's move on to the second topic within the producer company, that is the purpose. So what is the main purpose of establishing a producer company? It is very simple, to benefit their own members, because generally the producer company is formed by the primary producers who don't have that much power as an individual. So they compile up with one another and try to provide strength to all together themselves, because when they are a fist and when all fingers join together then they have more power, as like within our fist as well. So they are also trying to do that as well. So the main purpose or the primary purpose of establishing a producer company is as simple, to benefit the members of the company by giving benefit in various specialization which maybe they don't have, because they don't have knowledge about the specializations like marketing, finance and all the other specialization. So when these all members compile together, so some members have knowledge related to marketing, so they help each other. Along with that, they now they are collectively stronger, so they can reach their work to a higher level and they can export their primary produce as well, and even import those goods and services which they needed for making their product. Okay, so this is the main purpose. So we can also read from our notes, to benefit the members by fulfilling their interest in various specialization for exporting their primary produce and for importing goods and services for them. Now let's jump on to the third topic, which is formation of a producer company, which means how can an individual or an institution can form a producer company. So there are three possible conditions here which I return here within my notes, and among all of the three, at least one condition should be satisfied to establish a producer company. Now first is 10 or more individuals will be needed for establishing a producer company, and all these individuals must have been primary producers. Okay, this is the point to be noted. Second condition, two or more producer institution. So this condition is majorly in case of if any institution want to establish a producer company, so at least two producer institutions are required for establishing or opening a producer company. And third, a combination of 10 or more individuals and producer institution, which means if an individual or if the individuals and institutions are thinking to collab with each other and trying to establish a producer company, then they require at least 10 individuals who must be primary producers, and along with that any one institution, producer institution. Okay, so these are the three conditions among which any one of them must have been satisfied for establishing a producer company. Now let's move on to another topic related to producer company, that is related to the governance. Okay, so now within this fourth topic, we are going to discuss that how generally a producer company is governed. So within the producer company, the whole system is very democratized, which means that by each and every member, the opinion is taken for conducting and regulating the company. So producer companies have democratic governance, which means they generally follow the governance system which we are following within our country. So each and every member has equal vote power, which means equal vote to each member regardless of shares held by any member within the company, which means every member has given equal vote power to give vote within the company related to the affairs of the company. So by which there is no discrimination among any member irrespective to their share capital within the company. Okay, and that shows the democratized system of a producer company. Now the last topic or the second last topic is activities, which means that which kind of activities generally a producer company do, or with to which kind of activities a producer company engage. So there are mainly some specific kind of activities to which a producer company engage. So they can engage in different activities. First, of course, the agricultural activities, because within the agriculture we have the purest primary producers and which are farmers. So the activities like production, harvesting, procurement, etc., whatever activity is included within the agriculture, that is done by the producer company. Second is processing, drying, distilling, brewing, venting, canning. So this is another specific industry in which generally they do their work or they engage with. Third is manufacturing, selling machinery, supplying machinery to its members, by which their members can be benefited and they can get some advancement technologies by which they can expand their work as an individual member. Okay. Now, the last topic, but not the least, that what are the key features of a producer company? So, first is legal entity, which means that a producer company has a separate legal entity. So, the identity of company and its members are totally different. Second, member benefits, which means a producer company is totally a member oriented company, which means a producer company is established for the purpose of benefiting its own members. So, whichever members made this company, they are getting benefit by establishing this company in various specialization by which they can expand their individual work to higher levels. And third, tax advantages, which means that producer company is a type of company which get a lot of tax advantages and exemptions by the government as well as by the Companies Act 2013. So these are all about the features. So I think maybe you will like the video. So hope so it seems to be beneficial for you, all of the students who are watching this video. Please stay tuned to the channel because it of course I cannot say it again and again, but it's require a lot of hard work. First of all, I have to write all the notes, then after that I just have to explain you all, and even in the explanation it will take a lot of takes and a lot of difficulties in making the videos. So maybe you appreciate my hard work, and I am trying the best and I will try the best to deliver most beneficial content for you all, which maybe anybody is not providing you at the YouTube. So keep studying hard, keep focusing on your craft, and try to make your parents proud. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.